they really exist? Has anyone ever seen one? You talk to them. What do they look like? Are they dangerous? Can you deal with them? Are they scary? What do I do if I find one? How do you keep them away? Do they use you? Sleep with you? Drink with you? Live with you? بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على خاتم أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين. Today's topic, Jinn. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and they wanted him to read them some Quran. And there are bad jinns. And yes, they really do exist. Today people are talking about how they see jinns, how they deal with jinns, how they write books with jinns, how they write songs with jinns, how they travel with jinns, how they eat, sleep, and live with jinns. But if the Prophet ﷺ did not even see them, why would anyone else?
Hello everyone, peace of Christ to all. As we see, this is a video made by a Muslim explaining to us about the belief of Islam in the jinn. Now he just said that some people they speak about seeing the jinn, living with the jinn, even having sex with the jinn, and many things. And he is saying if the Prophet himself he never saw one, how you will see the jinn? If nobody before, if the Prophet himself did not see a jinn, how you can? First, this is very funny things from a Muslim to say. This is why I say to the Muslims, come to me and learn about your religion. Your Prophet not only saw the jinn, even he cut one of them and he tied him to the column of the house. Let me show you the evidence. And there's many like this stories, by the way. This is Sahih al-Bukhari, the book of Al-Anbiya, Prophet's book. You will see the Prophet said, a strong demon from the jinns came to me yesterday suddenly, so as to spoil me, to spoil my prayer. But Allah enabled me to overpower him. So I cut him and intended to tie him to one of the pillars of the mosque, so that all of you might see him. But, Muhammad, but what happened? Listen to this. But I remembered the invocation of my brother Solomon, and grant me a kingdom such as shall not belong to any of other after me. So I let him go cursed. So this is a story, very funny, very, it's showing us first that there's a big fat lie Muhammad is saying in here. That he cut a genie and he was going to tie him to the column of the house or the mosque. But he did let him go. He wanted to tie him to the column just to show others about the genie. He wanted to show them the genie. But you know what? Just before you came, I released him. This is a big fat lie, and this is a proof that Muhammad is a liar. Because you know what? Isn't it you who caught him for the first time? Nobody ever saw a genie, and we should see that genie. Why you released him? But he said, I remember what my brother Solomon he said. So first of all in here we saw the proof that Muhammad he saw genie. And not only that, the Prophet he said that you have to say the name of Allah before you have intercourse with your wife, otherwise the jinn they will have, which means the shaitan, the bad jinn, the bad genie, they will have intercourse with your wife. Let us go and see that hadith too. Here we go. This is the book of An-Nukah. The Muslims they translate the book of An-Nukah as the book of marriage. The fact of Nukah mean the F word. So the book of the F word, it says, the Prophet said, if any one of you, when having sexual intercourse with his wife, say Bismillah, which means in the name of Allah. Allahumma jannibni shaytana wa jannibni وجنب الشيطان ما رزقتنا. May Allah, keep the Satan astray from me and astray from the one you will give to me, which means his babies. And if it is destined that they should have a child, then Satan will never be able to harm him. Now, how Satan will be able to harm this baby? Simply, according to Muslims' explanation for what Muhammad is saying in here, if you don't say the name of Allah, remember, and here it's about sexual intercourse. If you don't say the name of Allah, Satan will wrap himself as a condom around the man's penis, and then he will be having sex with the women. But we heard the guy saying, some Muslims say that they are having sex with genie, but this is not true. But the fact, here's a prophet saying that clearly, if you don't say the name of Allah, Satan, he will wrap himself around your penis, and he will be the one is doing your wife, and then the baby or the son or the child will be the child of Satan. Otherwise, how Satan he can harm a child? He is not born yet. You know what I mean? And here there's no child yet. They are talking about the sexual intercourse, which means there is nothing happened yet. It's sexual intercourse. So what kind of harm will be happen to that child? Simply, he will be the son of Satan. Because what the intercourse have to do with Satan harming a child? He is not exist even. The woman, she is not pregnant yet. Simply because Satan, he will be the one is doing the intercourse. So we just showed you two hadith. One about his prophet tying, or he caught a Satan or a genie in his house, and he was going to tie him to show the others. But you know what? Muhammad was a good guy, so he released him. He told him, I will let you go this time. Don't do it again, okay? And he was trying to cut Muhammad prior. The second time, Muhammad in here saying that even Satan, he might have, actually there's many hadith about Satan or genie. They eat with you, they drink with you, they do a lot of things with you, and even they have sex with you. So regarding no one, even the Muhammad, he said, no one saw the genie, even Muhammad he never saw. This is mean Muhammad was a liar when he said in this hadith. And I will post those hadith next to my video so everybody can go and read. Now let us go to the second part of this video, and we will see who are they, the bad genie.
See a jinn. They do come in different types of forms, but you will never see the original form of a jinn. What kind of forms? Black cats, black donkeys, black birds, all kinds of snakes, and especially black dogs.
This is a Muslim saying that to you, not me. So I don't want anyone to accuse me of anything. You will notice that all those bad genies, they are coming to you in a form of a black animals. Actually, black horse, black bird, and endless animals. Anything is black in Islam, he is bad. He is evil. And in here, we say to those who they are black African, how Muslims they fool you saying Islam don't discriminate. Ask yourself, what is the difference between a blonde dog and a black dog? What is the difference between a black cat and a white cat? What is the difference between a black horse and a red horse? What is the difference between a black donkey and a white donkey? Why the black is the bad one? Simply because their prophet, he said that to them. And this is showing us how racist is Muhammad, how racist is Islam. Always, even the snake, the black snake is the bad one. This is disgusting. The black dog is disgusting. We have to kill all the black dogs according to Muhammad. And this is showing us what Islam is about really.
You can never really see a jinn. They do come in different types of forms, but you will never see the original form of a jinn. What kind of forms? Black cats, black donkeys, blackbirds, all kinds of snakes. And especially black dogs.